is 10-Acre Woods from 3reef. Today I'm going to try to show you how to purchase and acclimatize a fish to your tank. Here we have my 75-gallon tank. I had a pretty nasty die-off from some problems I think I had with heat, but I think I've sorted them all out, so I'm going to try to put some new fish in there. First off, we need to take our bucket here. These are old pastry buckets. My wife works at a grocery store, so I happen to get these pastry buckets, which I know that are food grade safe, so I know that they're going to be safe for our fish. This one's kind of dirty, with a little sticker and stuff like that, but we just want to make sure that the inside is clean. So what I'll do is I'll open it up, just take some regular sink water here, and make sure, maybe rinse the outside a little bit so we don't get any bad stuff inside. Rinse our lid off really good. And our inside of our bucket's a lot better looking. Now we're ready to go get our fish. We got our bucket clean and we're ready to get our fish. We're ready to hop in our vehicle and drive to our fish store, which is only 15 minutes away. Your local fish store might be a lot farther, could be an hour or so, so we must ensure that our fish are safe. If your local fish store is more than an hour away, make sure you have a bigger bucket with more water. This way your fish will survive the trip back home. Now I'm going to talk to you about choosing a pet store. Here we are at my local pet store called the Fishnet. Your local pet store might be called something else. Sometimes it's not always wise to choose the nicest looking store. More so, you want to choose the knowledge of the staff and the quality of the product, which is your fish. So now we're ready to get our fish. The employee will fill the bucket halfway with their water. Make sure that they're using their water and not a freshly mixed water. I'm going to choose this 6-month wrasse to take home with us today. When choosing a fish, you want to make sure that there's no fin rot or ick. Ick is represented by white spots that are on the fish. This could make your fish die along transport or when you get it at home. So we want to make sure we have a perfect specimen before we start. Here our employee is trying to capture our fish. She's trying to do so gently as to not disturb the fish as much. The more you stress the fish out at this stage, the more likely the fish is going to not survive. See, she's just going to coax it into the bucket and pull it up. Very good job. So here we are back at the house. We're ready to drip acclimate our fish to our tank. What I have here is just some normal standard air hose out of the package. Nothing special about it. What you need to first do is tie a knot, and what I like to do is tie my knot so that I can undo it if I need to. Now that's probably not a very good knot, so we'll start back up here, tie it, and I'll tighten it just ever so slightly. I want to make sure that I have enough for the water to flow through and I can choke it off where I need to. Next, what I'll do is I'll take a clip here and I'll clip the end of the hose to the tank like so, and we'll come down here and we have our buckets ready with our fish, and our fish is still doing kind of good. He's a little nervous, but we're going to get him acclimated here in a second. I'll siphon start the water and we'll get the drip process going. Okay, see, that's a little too fast, so we choke down. We choke down on the tube a little bit until we get a drip going like that. Just a couple drips every second or so. And seeing that we had a little bit of an impulse buy, we bought ourselves a second fish too. But I still know what I bought. Don't ever impulse buy anything that you don't understand. It'll get you in trouble with the rest of the fish in your tank, and you could have a lot of more heartache. Tighten that one down, get the drip to what we're doing, what we want to get, slight drip, and all we have to do now is wait. Here we are drip acclimating our fish. You can see he's a little nervous, held up close to the side of the bucket. This is normal. You just want to make sure that they're as comfortable as possible. So while we're waiting for the fish to drip acclimate, might as well have some fun. Okay, so our bucket is mostly full right now. It's been about an hour. We've been waiting. So I'm going to break the siphon right here. Make sure we drain out all of our water so we don't drip it all over our floor. We'll put this off to the side for right now. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to drain out just a little bit of the water from the bucket back into the system. And until we got about half a bucket full again. Now what this is doing is it's keeping our mix, we're winding up with less and less water from the fish store and more of our own water. Now that we're halfway through the drip acclimation process, we need to loosen up the knot a little bit to get the flow going a little bit faster. Because most of the water is now half and half, theirs and ours. So we want to make it more so ours, and the fish is a little bit more used to it. So we get the drip going to a good steady stream, and then all we have to do is wait. Okay, our buckets are filled up with water, so that means our fish are properly acclimated to the water and our tank. I turned off the lights of the tank as to reduce the stress to the fish when I put them in there. So what I'm going to do now is undo the hoses, and we're going to dump our fish in as gently as possible. Okay, here's our 6-line wrasse. Slowly put him in there. There he goes. He's in the tank. Okay, it's the next day. We turned our lights back on, and our fish are slowly getting used to the lights and their new surroundings. And thanks for watching our nice video.